we're here with Back to the Future presenting GREENTech. So, can you please each of you introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Shabel Azri Aryan. I'm a senior here.
I'm Louis Manghort.
I'm Sahil Shah.
I'm Mahdi Abdul Jalil.
And I'm Mr. MoMA.
Okay. Could you guys please tell me what GREENTech is all about?
Alright, so GreenTech was this idea we proposed for the Nuclear Science for Development competition. So in essence, our idea is to educate students to help participate in nuclear science by collecting data for scientists, and which can be used for future developments and in the government.
How would you put that? Like, how you would record the data, but where would you put that data? How would people access it?
So we would have students collect the data and then send it to centers put up by us that would then distribute it to universities that have free slots for data analysis. And then from there, they upload their data online where it can all be seen in a kind of map. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But why did you join the competition in the first place? What motivated you guys to do so?
Well, honestly, we joined the competition because of Shabel. Because he, being the person that he is, he picked up a morning newspaper and he found the idea in the newspaper, and he said, guys, why don't we join? And being physics students and being curious about the idea, we thought it would be exciting. But we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into.
So you guys, why did you guys choose the protecting the environment and water resources and not the other two?
So we liked our idea of having students involved in order to gather data. And there were 3 sections. And so the protecting the environment was one of the ones that our idea best suited, and B, we thought had the biggest impact and was the most realistic for our approach. And
Just
so
like most other teams, they chose to be product oriented, whereas us, it was more of an idea of a system that works worldwide.
Okay, and I think you have to go now. So, please excuse yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Okay, so what do you think the long-term benefits of your project will be like?
We think that when we have all this data, firstly, like governments and researchers can benefit because they can do better research. But most importantly is that students will be more interested in science, because they get to involve hands-on, like working with scientists, being educated in like the proper ways. So they'll be more interested. They know what scientists do and like future interest for STEM and being scientists, engineers, that kind of stuff.
Could you guys explain the whole like journey, like how you guys went to Abu Dhabi, then you went to there?
Sure. So it started with Shabel reading the newspaper. He read the advertisement to participate in the competition. From there, we submitted an abstract, which was roughly around a page and a half,
500 words.
500 words, explaining what our idea was and how it would be facilitated. Next, it took about 2 weeks for it to be reviewed by IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, in Vienna, and they drafted, out of 100 applicants, they drafted 9. From there, the top 9 went to the Barakan nuclear plant just outside of Abu Dhabi, and and then we participated at Khalifa University, where we presented our idea in front of a panel of experienced judges, and now next week we're going to Vienna to attend the conference.
So, what was the most exciting part of this whole journey? Not yet. Like don't think about Vienna yet.
Excluding Vienna.
Yes.
So
it's the whole journey itself.
Yeah, exactly. It was the whole process.
Like traveling together, like working together with them.
Also meeting professionals. Some of the panelists have more experience than we have years alive in the field.
Amazing.
So talking to them, listening to how they formulate their questions, it's really...
And also even just connecting with each other, because we spent so many hours on the bus that, we had a great opportunity to just...
We had, 12-hour bus rides in total.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So 12 hours to talk is a lot of time to talk. And we get to know each other much better. And it's also quite exciting going on stage and presenting to all of these people who they literally do this for their whole lives.
Yeah.
And then there's us, the teenagers, and we've come up with this brilliant idea, and they judge us and they see what we know, and hopefully we give off a good impression.
Like when you're going to Vienna, what do you think the most exciting? Like, what are you guys most excited about in Vienna?
It'll probably be the fact that we will be spectating an actual conference that's held. What is it? Every year, every few years? Yeah, it's held regularly, and so it's an official conference. So not many people get to do that because it's, like we said, it's really professionals that spend their lives doing this that get to attend these kind of conferences.
We'll be sitting with a bunch of representatives from all around the world, and we'll be hearing their different points of view and how, you know, they're using nuclear science for the categories, and specifically the one we participated in, the environmental category, and listening to the actual how it's being applied in real life, things that we don't see every day, and also I believe there are like TEDx events that we're gonna sit into and listen to people presenting, so it's gonna be very fun.
We might even get a tour of the labs, I believe, in Vienna, and being the birthplace of IAEA, etc. It's going to be pretty advanced, so that'll be fun. And snow.
Okay. So, you saw the other? Did you see the other presentations of the other 9? What do you think were interesting about them?
So as Louis mentioned earlier, it was interesting how a lot of teams took a product approach. We didn't consider that. They had a physical solution to the problems. And whereas us was more service-oriented or system-oriented.
Well, what really we noticed also is the kind of diversity. We were the only boys to actually present our idea in the end, but it was a great term of diversity of where we all came from, how it was all students from all around the UAE that just participated in this kind of competition.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us at UAS Hosts. And
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.